Hello! Today marks the first day of orthodontic consultation. Not consultation, because I had my consultation 4 months ago, so I already know what I'm getting myself into. But since it's been so long ago and I've already completed all the things that my orthodontist recommended me to do, I have to get a second consultation. Fun. I have my seatbelt on and there's nobody sitting next to me. This just ruins the whole thing. So basically, my appointment today is another consult because you don't know if I have any new cavities or teeth have shifted in some kind of way. So what today we'll be doing is a digital scan of my teeth. They're going to take a wand once again. I've already had this done to my teeth before, but I got to do it again. They're going to be taking a wand inside my mouth and they're going to be taking digital scans of my teeth so they can get a proper assumption of what they can do to my teeth and how they can fix them. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And not only that, we're going to be doing x-rays as well of my head, I guess. The whole enchilada. And then I'm going to be paying $1,000 down because I'm going to do the in-office. Oh no. I will be doing the in-house financing, which is $1,000 down. I think I would have to pay like $557 or something like that. So it's about a $6,000 treatment to fix my teeth. But here they are. See, when I close my mouth, nobody can tell I have an open bite. But obviously whenever I talk and my tongue lisps out, then people can see it. Anyways, I will update you guys once I get out of my appointment. So that appointment went sort of how I had expected. I walked in. Immediately I had to sign a handful of paperwork. I got my folder here of all the copies. Basically overviewing here, okay, the diagnostic records, which is what needs to be done to my teeth. The fee for the orthodontic treatment, which is, it's printed here, $5,000, $780. I made a down payment of $1,000 today for my first appointment here, and for 14 months I'm gonna have to pay $342 every month, which is not that bad. It's okay. And the next page is basically explaining what Invisalign is, what you can, what you can't do, the cost of it, my information on the account that they're going to be withdrawing the treatment payment. It's going to be a reoccurring payment plan. And basically talking about all the other pages, talking about Invisalign and how it works, so on and so forth. And they gave me his business card with his personal cell phone number, so in any case of an emergency I can have his phone number to contact him, whether it's a weekend, a holiday, etc., etc. He's always there to answer any questions or any concerns that I may have, which is awesome. It's just another upside of going to a private practice. So basically, I walked in, signed all those papers, they gave me my folder. I walk in, and then they do that scan, that 3D scan of my teeth. They take a wand and they go everywhere. It has a light on it. It's a wand like this, but it's about that big. I mean, it's pretty thick. And it has a flashing light. You have to wear these little safety glasses, clear safety glasses. They took a 3D scan of my teeth. Then I went to another nice lady, and she took x-rays of my teeth, of my bite, me closing down, like on the side, I guess. I don't know if they took a picture. Anyways, they made me wear that little lead jacket, that really heavy lead jacket to protect me of x-ray damage. Also, they took actual pictures of my teeth. They pulled my cheeks apart and they took pictures of my bite, basically like this, but like on the other side. Just imagine on the other side. There's one lady holding my cheeks apart, and then another lady taking the picture. So that was a lot of fun. They had to do that quite a few times. And then I believe that was it. So they did about 3 to 4 things, which isn't that bad. And they told me within 3 to 4 weeks, I will be getting a call back to fit my Invisalign in. So that's a lot of fun. I'm actually really excited. I thought they were this has been such a long journey for me. A long time coming. My parents have never been able to afford Invisalign. Never been able to afford braces, or they have been, but they're really, really cheap people, okay? My dad's one of the cheapest people that I've ever met. They just didn't want to do it for me. I sucked my thumb for many years, and it just caused me more and more depression. So them not doing that for me, I was like, well, my teeth are going to be screwed up anyways. I'm never going to get this fixed, so why am I gonna stop sucking my thumb? But now that I have the means to do it, now I just wish I just hadn't, kept doing it. I wish I had a little bit more hope. And what I'm telling you now is that there is hope. There is hope for your teeth. If there is hope for mine, which I never thought that I would be able to ever fix them, because I just recently went to a consult with a gentleman there at a place that I usually get my cleanings because they're pretty cheap and they're effective. They work for me. Good workers. I wanted to try out their orthodontist side, and I was greatly disappointed. I almost wanted to cry when I left that consult, which was about 2 weeks ago. The guy told me, he just looked at my teeth, looked at my bite. He told me that there's no way I'm going to fix my teeth without jaw surgery and get the results that I want. He just says that my teeth are going to be straight, which these are technically, if you want to look at it, they're straight. They're just curved. These are not straight. He's saying that my teeth are going to be straight, but they're going to be out. They're going to be straight, but like a duck. And I'm like, obviously, you're not an artist, and you don't think outside of what you're just told. You can tell the difference from a cheap practice, from a practice that accepts insurance and Medicaid and blah 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 and so on and so forth, to a private practice where the doctor spent loads of money on treatment, or not on treatment, but on schooling. So you can just tell the exact and immediate difference between the two. So I walked out of there. He told me that there's nothing I can do. There's nothing that I can do without getting jaw surgery. He wanted me to accept that the only way that I can fix my teeth is through orthodontic treatment, yes, but also jaw surgery, which I was not gonna do. And I want to know why in the heck these people recommend that. Is it because this doctor, dentist, or orthodontist, does he get money for recommendations? Or what? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would someone recommend this if they're not benefiting from it in the end? I don't know. if you know what it is and why they do it and why they would recommend this kind of treatment and put someone through depression for a moment, you know, thinking that all hope is lost. Anyways, I'm really glad that I found the doctor that I do now. There is hope out there, and I want to tell you, this right here can be fixed with Invisalign. Stay with me on the journey! Okay, here's other snapshots just in case you forgot. You know what I thought that they were, because once they were doing the 3D molding, that little 3D model right there will show you where the tooth decay is and where your cavities are at, and they will show up red, okay? And when I got my consult previously to this one here, the same one, the same place, that's why I had to do a couple of things, you know, to my teeth to ensure that I was able to get my damn Invisalign. But this tooth right here was showing bright ass red, okay? Bright Christmas red. And I was like, wow. You could just see all the tooth decay. And I thought I saw little hints of red on other places, but I guess that's not a cause for concern. Yeah! I'm so excited. Freaking pinch me now. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will get back to you guys whenever I get my next appointment. Alrighty.